Alright, hello. I'm a bit late today. I'm supposed to go live almost an hour ago, but I got up a bit late, and also I've actually been troubleshooting a little bit for the last 40 minutes because something decided to crash. Also, fair warning, the cat is going absolutely insane in the background, so if you do hear him screaming, there's nothing wrong with him, he's just having a moment. And there he goes now. And he's been doing this for about 40 minutes, so hopefully he's going to finish soon. But so far, he's pretty crazy. So hello chat, how are all of you? How are you doing? How's life? Everything good? I hope so. Same for everybody watching YouTube, of course, later. Hope you're all well too. By all means, let me know. So it's Thursday today, so we're doing our variety stream, and we're also talking a little bit about demons, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was fine before... Oh, I closed that. Why did I close that? I just wanted to make sure that everything was fine before I got deep into this. The title says that I don't know what I'm going to do after House Flipper, but I'm actually pretty sure. I'm going to give Sea of Thieves a try today after House Flipper, just to see if it works as a streaming option. If it does, I'll try and do a collab with Dead Shores, and if it doesn't, then, well, we'll do something else next week. I do have two other options on Thursdays, though, so if you do happen to be in chat and listening right now, I can see there are a few of you watching at least. The couple of options that we have, basically, I can play a Witcher run-through. I've never played the games, so that's something that I could potentially do, and considering that they're quite old, I think I'll manage. And I need to kind of move from this screen because it looks kind of silly, doesn't it? Oops. Or I can break things. That works too. Sorry, there we go. Let me just get off this spot because it looks really silly staring at the screen. There we go. That's a bit better, I think. So we're going to finish off our office today. This office, and you can see that the frame rate issues are my issues. You can see in the top right corner where the frame rate's a problem. We are going to fix the garden though. Hopefully it will run better once we're done with the garden. But first of all, I do need to talk about updates about demons. So the updates are relatively short again today, but basically at the start of next week I'm going to be getting back to a regular schedule because I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing in terms of streaming now, and I'm pretty sure that, well, I go back to work next week, so I can figure out my timing much better. And I'm not going to be able to do things quite as quickly as I used to be able to, because I used to be pretty quick with updates, but I'll do my best to get at least something out every week starting next Thursday. What I've been doing this week, though, I have been doing some things. The Russian version of the game is still coming along quite well, though the editing process is really slow because I do the editing with my Russian teacher. And generally speaking, we have an hour to get through quite a lot of Russian, and she's a fine teacher, but she sometimes doesn't understand what I'm trying to say, and I have to explain it in 6 or 7 different ways because there's a lot of idioms and colloquialisms, etc., that I'm using. And when you're trying to explain these things with somewhat limited Russian, I've never really spoken about it publicly, but I'm an intermediate in Russian, so I'm not advanced or anything, but I can communicate in any everyday situation basically, and I can communicate relatively effectively in certain aspects, but there are some things I simply can't do. And what I need to do with the game, that's a bit too much. So that's where it takes me some time to do it. Especially because we're talking about a lot of military type vocabulary, and also, like I said, some colloquial use of certain phrases, etc. get used as well, and these things can cause, yeah, minor difficulties with translation, basically. But so I've been working on the Russian version of the game, and I've also been editing the book, which may surprise a lot of people, because I've said, let's turn that off, it might help the FPS, because I have said multiple times that I'm running the book through agents, and I have been, but I've decided to take a break and do a little bit of editing and try and make a slightly stronger beginning, which I'm maybe going to read today actually, because we're not using agents at the moment, so I may actually read some of the book at the start of this stream. And in general, I want to work on some of the things towards the end, so we're including, basically removing part of the book that is introduced at the end but isn't really gone into, because I don't think it's necessary, so I may actually cut that for book 2 and relaunch, basically just grow on everything that's already in the book in the last few chapters, as opposed to how I've got it as an end at the moment. And I do actually want to start by reading some demons, because why not at this stage, I guess. I'm just going to read the opening, let's say 2 pages, and so if any of this is interesting to you after that, you know, you can come and have a look at the Demons Project's Discord, which is also where I tend to put my stream information as well for the Thursday streams, because obviously they are dedicated to Demons and Variety Gaming. So I'm gonna do some quick reading for you first of all. Here we go. The wind howled a lament for the fallen, rattling the stained glass window. Cold fingers of doubt crept up Ark Ibn's heart spine as he unfurled the scroll. With the message already written on the young runner's crestfallen and blood-smeared face, Ibn braced himself and read the report, dismissing the girl with a flick of his wrist. At the name Hart, his breath caught, but he forced himself to read it again and scratched his signature onto the parchment. 10 dead Farashi and 2 angels, ambushed by the feral jinn. He pushed the parchment aside and moved to the window that overlooked the training ground. The teen boys and girls were still content to strike each other's blades while ignoring defensive weaknesses. 6 months remained before they'd be ready for patrol, and given the chance to earn the name and the rank of Favashi. How many more reports will follow? Ibn thought. The book doesn't say Ibn thought, but just so it's clear as I'm reading it. A timid knock at the heavy wooden door brought on a sigh. Enter. Yoka Malak did his bid, wide-eyed with his fringe slicked back like his father's. Almost 16, this Agulus should have been a seasoned warrior, standing boldly in the face of any enemy. Yet, sure that he and his comrades would win the day. Malak felt it in his day-to-day role as orderly. Newt, come on. Sorry, the cat is disturbing me now. Malak stepped between Ibn's desk and his own and stood at attention, breaking his stance briefly to wipe his forehead with the back of his hand. He opened and closed his mouth multiple times, but no words came. Ibn waited, his hands clasped behind his back. Come on, man, out of it! We found Jinn, Ark. Malak licked a cracked lip. The Agulus are losing their touch, Ibn thought. We find such beasts every day. Is that the message my brother asked you to present, Malak? Ibn said. Malak shook his head. Ibn returned to his desk, tightly rolled a report and sealed it with his stamp. He added it to an endless pile of work that kept him from preparing his people. Malak wiped his forehead again, set his shoulders, and avoided direct eye contact, focusing instead on the wall behind the desk. They're congregating, Ark. 30 or more of them. For a moment Malak resembled a true Agulus, direct and comfortable, but an inflection in his voice betrayed him. Has Angel Gaban assembled a force? Ibn moved to the armor and weapons rack that lined his office wall. Yes, Ark. 15 have been assembled. Do you need help with your armor? Malak's golden eyes met his own briefly, before he fixed them back on the wall. Ibn sighed. The young man seemed comfortable relaying details at least. I can dress myself. Get ready, lad. Armor and shield both. You'll be at my side. It's past time you earned your first name. Malak's eyes widened, but he didn't move. Now would be good. Ibn dragged his breastplate from its stand. Of course, Ark. The young man turned and yelped as his knee smashed into the desk behind him. We fight jinn, rebels, and dangerous beasts. Tables are rarely a threat, Malak. Ibn threw his breastplate over his chest, buckling the straps in one quick motion. He clasped his pale grey cloak around his shoulders. After today, you'll be a Favashi. Start acting like it. And I'll leave it there. So that's the first 2 books of... First 2 books? No, the first 2 pages of Demon's Genesis. If you are interested in following any of the content related to that, I do see you, upsie-dups. By all means join the Discord where I do all of the project updates, which is the it's the first link. The first link in what I just sent in chat. That will give you the Discord for everything related to Demons, which is mostly what I talk about on Thursdays, at least at the start. There will be some stuff on YouTube, like a run-through of the game, and also a walkthrough of the game, which I haven't finished yet, because, well, it doesn't really have much of an audience yet, so I haven't prioritized it. And there's also a language exchange that I run, if you are interested in that link. Hello, upsie-dups. How are you? Are you well? Are you having a good day? It's good to see you here. We're going to do some more House Flipper today, and then afterwards we're going to play some Sea of Thieves. I should probably change that, actually. I should change that in... so it actually is reflected in the title of this stream, shouldn't I? And Sea of Thieves for a bit. There we go. There's that. But let's get fixing this office. And obviously all of the artwork is for Demons, so you can actually see all of this original artwork is related to the Demons projects, and they're actually from some of the Demons projects. Alright, let's go and fix up the garden first of all, so that we can hopefully fix this frame rate, because the frame rate is being just decimated by the garden at the moment. Smoothie killed my Corf team in the first post-season match. Well, that's the downside of taking the post-season options, I guess. It's one of the reasons I don't take them, actually, because it can go horribly wrong as well as slightly right. So let's cut this grass, because the grass is the worst part of it. In theory, at least. It may get a little bit clippy here, but hopefully it'll be pretty clear what's happening, and afterwards it should work out much better. I may actually have a quick check of the settings again and see if I can turn something off that I've got running for some reason. But when I cut this grass, it should run a lot better, in theory. It already is running better just by cutting the little parts I've already cut. Oops, I hit a bush. We are going to fix that bathroom as well today, because that bathroom was something from the pits of hell, and even though that's kind of fitting for the Demon's work, I really hate it. It was a good meme, but we're going to get rid of that for first as well. And yeah, this frame rate is horrible with the grass, so I really need to finish off cutting this so that we can at least actually run the bloody game. I've noticed that this is equally bad on a good computer and a bad computer, because even when my computer was absolutely fine, I always had problems working in the garden. So there's obviously something wrong with the optimization of the game, not with me specifically, I think. Obviously, and I think they work well together, yeah? So what happened to your Corf team? Oopsie doops. And who did you play, actually? Evil Smoothie. What was he playing in his post-season game? Chaos Dwarfs. The Chaos Dwarfs were your newer team, I think. Because you had two teams running, yeah? Oh, this frame rate. Okay, let's see if I can turn something off, because this is kind of crazy. Settings. Graphics. Let's just turn it down to, like, medium and see if it helps. I'm pretty sure I did already fix this once, but yeah, shadows low, texture quality, let's turn that down a bit as well. Let's turn that down to like half. Hopefully it will fix things too, or it will crash the game. That could also work. Please don't crash. Okay, no, that worked. Yeah, it's gone back up for some reason. I turned all this down and it's gone back up. No, that's fine. Extreme quality is fine. Screen splice perfection. Let's put these things to mixed. See if that helps. And turn off the bloom, and turn off the blur, which I've already turned off multiple times, but for some reason it keeps turning back on. And turn off the depth of field, because these things can cause issues. Hopefully that helps a bit, because for some reason they keep resetting, which is pretty stupid. And they're my old team, my first ICBBL team. Oh, okay, they were the oh yeah, it was with the Chaos Dwarf with Pro, yeah. So you had a legendary character almost. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I think anyway. I think that was you. I'm pretty sure that was you. You got to keep in mind that I look at every team every week, so sometimes it's a little bit difficult to remember exactly whose team was whose. But I believe you had the Corf Killer. No, the Guard Stand Firm piece that ended with Pro. Yeah, that's the team we're talking about. And the team I think I called Lizards at some point. I think that happened too. The Pro blocker was Mike. Right. You were thinking about taking Pro? I remember talking about Corfs and Pro with you. So maybe you were talking about taking Pro as a next level on a piece then, instead of taking the piling on, because it looked like you were building a giant killer, and I was a bit confused. Was that really not your team? I thought it was. Meh. If not, I'm mixing you a Positron mic apparently. Ah, yes indeed, okay, so I'm not losing my mind completely, just partially. Well, the game's a bit better, but it's still going through phases of clipping. Newt, move! Okay, Newt is in the way as always. I'm hoping though that when we fix this garden and we cut down all this grass, that the game in general is going to run a lot smoother, because the grass really, really kills the game, I've noticed. And it's impossible for me to cut it properly, because there's a slight delay between the action that I take and the turning or whatever, like there and there, you see? But when we cut this grass, I hope it's going to be better. Famous last words, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to absolutely finish this office as well, so including the outside work, because I do want to make sure that this is done. And then when I come back to House Flipper, then I can just kind of play the game as opposed to focusing on building an office, so actually sell property. I think I mentioned last week, but I finished this game before. Well, finished, it never finishes, but I mean, I have gotten to the end, but I decided to start it again, and that's why I've gone back to... I'm going through the early stages again, because I thought it'd be more interesting as a streaming experience, though I have done a lot of the early missions, so I at least had most of the tools when I came into it. Jesus Christ. Work! There we go. We got that piece at least. I'm really glad that they fixed the tree issue as well, because when they first released the garden update, they didn't ghost the trees, so it was just impossible to cut grass around them, and now you can. Which I actually think is a... I have mixed feelings about the magic aspects of the game, but in terms of the garden and how terrible it works, I'm glad that they made the trees ghosts. In the house, I still prefer it. I'd still prefer it if you had to actually move stuff to make them work. I guess I've got to pull that one out, alright. Because I find it really weird when you're painting a wall, for example, and you just paint behind the wardrobe that's standing in the way. I find that really strange. And it's not as bad on the, when you're painting, it's not as bad on the frame rate, so that's not really a problem. So part of me wishes that you had to move things. But obviously moving a tree is not an option anyway, so just in that pure regard, I'm glad that they made the decision to remove all trees. Okay, let's pull this thing out, because this thing is completely killing everything. Let's remove all of these. Maybe that will help, because these are causing a lot of problems. There's one there. And I don't think I can cut these down either, so let's go to them and them. I'm hoping it'll be a smoother experience after that. At the moment it feels a bit smoother. A bit. We're up to almost 10 FPS. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Alright. Right, let's try that again then. Try and cut down all the grass. I don't know why, but I have that really weird Grinch themed meme video that somebody made where he's doing horrible things to a tree. And why is this not working? There we go. This is going around in my head as I'm talking about ghost trees for some reason. If you're in the know about what I'm talking about, then you know exactly what video I mean, and if you're not, then I'm not going to repeat it on stream. Especially the part about the little girl. But yeah, that's just going through my head now that I've spoken about ghost trees for some reason, which, you know, is not ideal. I think it's because it came up recently in somebody else's stream. They said something that reminded me of it. Ah, it was when I was watching Kobe in the forest. Yeah, because he said fuck the trees, and that's why it came to my mind. And it's been in my head ever since, and I refuse to watch it again. But watching it again might actually get rid of it. That's a good chaotic evil pairing actually. If you watch they're they're playing tonight. If you watch Silky Smooth and Kobe playing the Forest, I'm not going to do a shout out right now because neither of them are here, so I'm not going to give them complete free advertising, but I'll give them half free advertising. So if you go check out Kobe and Silky, they play the Forest every Tuesday usually, but they're playing it Thursday this week. And that's some really chaotic work. It's pretty funny to watch. And it's where the whole meme of doing a Kobe when we catch fire comes from, because he keeps catching fire in games, and in Forest he's particularly bad at it. Oh, I should also point out I was playing Sea of Thieves with AJDStudios yesterday, and we had a good laugh. It was a long game. We were playing for like 4 hours. He, I, and two of his friends, and you know, that was a good time. And we're probably going to make that a regular thing. And I doubt I'll stream it on Thursday nights because it's too late for me. But Wednesday nights, sorry, Wednesday nights because it's too late for me. But if we manage to do it on another day as well, oh, there's not one of those buggers. If we manage to do it in a day sometime as well, then maybe we'll have a collab together with that game. I'm hoping that he shows up today, and we can potentially talk about that. Maybe he'll even join me later if he comes on. But I won't be playing as long as we were last night for certain. I mostly just want to see if my computer can handle it though, because it handles the game okay, but obviously streaming takes a toll on the processor. So we'll see. Obviously this stream is supposed to be for demon stuff as well, so I already mentioned at the start that I'm going to get back into a proper timetable next week, because I'm on holiday at the moment, so I've been taking things a little bit easy actually. I'm on my first holiday in about 2 years, so I'm actually enjoying the holiday as opposed to spending it all working, because I work a lot in general, so I decided to give myself a break. But it does mean that, of course, Demons has fallen behind a little bit, and I want to fix that next week, because it fell behind when I was trying to grow the stream, but I've hit my primary goals, so I'm okay with slow growth going forward. And yeah, I'm back in work as well next week full time, so I should be able to manage my time much better next week. Come on. I think I'm just going to sell all these bushes and things as well, because yeah, whenever basically I'm near something is causing all kinds of problems. So let's get rid of these bushes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. I suppose we can cut down trees as well, just because. Just drop them on the house and completely destroy it. Sounds like fun. But if there's less things to render in theory there's less problems with the FPS, so let's cut down some trees as well, so I can really finish this garden properly. Stupid garden. Die, tree! Jesus. Ah, there we go. Come on. By God, will you die? It's a strong tree, apparently. Let's hit it from the other end, then. There we go. It's a good thing there's no falling damage in this game. Well, the things falling on me, at least. And yeah, next week I'll probably start a story game, actually. So I'm thinking either The Witcher or going through some old Final Fantasies. I've played 8 and 10, but I have 7, 8, 9 and 10, and I want to actually play through 12 because I've heard good things about 12. Maybe eventually 13, but I'm less interested in 13 because 13 seems to be a rerun of 7, and I never actually played the original 7. I played parts of it, but I haven't played it all the way through. So I may do the updated version of 7 as well, the remaster of 7. I know the story of 7, of course, but I never actually played it. I know the story, I think, better than I know any of the other stories. No, that's not true. I know 8 and 10 better, but I don't. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, so I'd try the remaster version. I know all the main parts of Final Fantasy VII. Let's say that. And I think I have tried to play the original game. I don't think it's worth streaming because it's so old at this stage. It's still kind of a well-made thing, but I think the majority of people who say that 7 is still the best game have very, very strong nostalgia glasses on. Because it's just not. I'm sorry, but it's not. In terms of the impact it had for the game franchise, I think 7 probably is the best. But if we're talking about in modern times, 7 is old now. Even 8 is old, and I haven't played 9, but 9 looks pretty old as well based on what I've seen of it. I think 10 still holds up. I think, especially the actual videos in the game, where they first started with the actors doing the scenes. I actually think that still looks relatively modern, even though it's 22 years old, something like that. So I don't know. I guess I'll put it up to a vote at some point in the channel, whether people want to see me playing The Witcher for the first time or going through some old... Oops, wrong button. Oh, I need to do that though, actually. Or if people want to see me going through some old Final Fantasy games, basically. Right. Now we've removed everything. Oh, okay. Hold to level out mowing. Okay. Press this. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. It didn't used to do this, but hopefully that will. Yeah, I think I've actually fixed some of the FPS problems here. He says, and then it immediately tanks. Oh, when we get back in the house, it'll be better. But I'm hoping that not having all this stuff in the garden basically will help with the FPS in the house, even if it's still pretty bad in the garden. It's always bad in the garden. It's because of the way I'm pretty sure from a designer standpoint, it's almost definitely because of the way that they've optimized this grass, i.e., they haven't optimized it, because it seems to be rendering individually, which is really bad. Individually in terms of squares, not in terms of particular parts. I suppose it's somewhat necessary to get rid of, to leave like the little tufts like they do, but I don't know. It's not ideal in terms of the way that it's been optimized for certain. Right, I guess I switched to the... oh no, there's a bit more. Let's get rid of this. And this. And then we switch to the brush cutter, yeah? Just to get rid of what's left. I'm just going to run along the edges basically, because that's where the majority of stuff is, but there's also some here, like there. Let's try and get rid of as much of this as we can though. No, I did this side pretty well. Okay, interesting. This side is terrible though, I can already see. Get rid of all the grass, get rid of all the grass. Get off my lawn! Garden, not American. Get off my garden. Oh, there's another tree. Oh, is that a tree or a lamppost actually? That's a lamppost. Never mind. I don't think I can cut down a lamppost. I kind of hope I can, but I don't think I can. Oops. Right clicking when I don't need to. Ugh. And get rid of this corner down here. Yes. As we have well, we have at least one Blood Bowl person here. Soviet Kislev won the vote. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody, but I will be running Soviet Kislev in ICBBL Steel. And the Pack Collection retired last night, obviously. They didn't get their last two games in the end. I didn't have time, but yeah, they retired into Wood. So if anybody ever wants to play a game of Blood Bowl with me outside of a league, they can play the Pack Collection I've been playing in CCL, or they can play the Norse team that I was playing in Bronze. Those two teams are now going to be relegated to the Wooden League. Okay, oh, there's a little bit more. Get rid of this as well. Right, I don't want anything but a lawn in the garden. A garden in the garden. A field in the garden. I got some stuff to clean though, so let's get rid of the mess that's here as well when we're here. Where is it? There's some there. Yeah, and where's that one? Interesting. That's there. Can I reach that? Apparently so. Good. Nothing. 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 I think we're good. Oh, no, there's one here. Where? There. Right, good. In we go. Oh. Let's never talk about that garden again. Right. So I got to do the kitchen. I remember that much. I'm done in here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, my office is done. Yeah, my office is done. Pretty happy with that. And okay, I'm still gonna try and change some things here because the graphics are pretty ridiculous at this stage. Let's turn this down to medium as well. I think it's already reset again. I don't know why. There's no, accept button. There's just change things and restore. So no, it has kept these options though at least. Oh, we don't want fog as well, whatever that is. Let's try and put these in mixed, but they do keep flicking every time. So I don't know. Let's try select. See if that fixes things. Select. And then back. That didn't change anything, did it? Not at the moment. Right, let's change this bathroom first of all. So just to keep the meme alive, here's the bathroom one last time before I destroy it. My god, it looks even worse when you come back to it. But okay. You can go back and clip it if you want to keep it alive, but it's now gone. Right, let's do the floor first. What are we doing with the floor? That's the question. Floor. I'm going to make it grey and boring probably, but let's see if there's anything less grey and boring. I kind of like them, I think. Do I like them? I kind of like that. Let's have a look. Not so much, but I like it more than the pink, so we're keeping it for now. We'll see what we do with the wall, and then maybe we will change that as well. But let's put something else on the wall. And we want tiles. So I quite like them. May well use them. They're actually probably my favorite tiles out of all of them. Though they look kind of fun too. No, they're too dark. You could go kind of like a turquoise color, sure. Maybe a bit more hexagonal though. Ooh, different colors. Okay, no, we'll stick with that, that's fine. I'm good with them. Let's try them and see how it looks when we're done, basically. Oh yeah, I've got nothing to stand on. That was I probably should have done the toilet first because I can't get in that corner now. Oh, I can actually if I open this when I think about it. So open. Haha! Oops. Get rid of all the pink. I don't know. Do I like that? I can't really match it to the wall there. Okay. So let's take some more. Let's do... Well, let's do these ones. Because then we can see it against the floor at least. I may end up changing the floor though in the end. I don't know. At the moment, it looks bearable. So maybe we stick with this for now. Maybe. I think the FPS is a bit better. I can see that it's still staying around 25-30, but it's better than it was with the garden gone. Because it's not trying to render things outside the window, basically. Generally speaking, though, it's whenever you move that it causes massive problems. If you're standing still, it can be bearable. I'm intrigued as to other people's experience of this game, actually, so if you have ever played this game, or if you do play this game, is it as bad for you, or is it really on my end that it gets this bad? I know that when they first released it, it was terrible, because I was playing on a better computer then. But maybe it's the hardware as well. Hard to say. Now I've got to think about what I'm doing with the bathroom. I think I'm keeping the shower that I've already got up now, because I'm pretty happy with the shower, I think. I'm going to change this floor. I don't like it. I do like the wall, though. Don't know what I'm going to change it to, but I'm going to change it. Still got plenty of money, haven't I? Yeah. I've still got 2 houses as well that I can work on and sell, so we should be fine. Need more tiles. But no, really don't like this floor. Need to do something about it now. It's still better than the pink. But it's not what I want. I'm just watching the stream for a second. The stream actually looks better than the game. That's kind of weird. But maybe that's just me. That doesn't make sense actually, so I don't know why that would be the case, but it does actually look a little bit better on stream than it does for me in the game, which is weird. Maybe I'm going crazy. I usually am. I say it often enough that it must be true. Yeah, up there. There we go. And there. And there. And there. Good. Is that everywhere? That is indeed everywhere. Yeah, it looks much better now. Right, sell that, and then let's do something with the floor. What do we do with the floor, though? That's the question. And also, we'll have up to 10 tiles. Cool. Store. Close. Floor. Back. Back. Floor. And... no, don't like that. We could go for like the grey. They kind of fit. I may go back to that grey one I just saw. I don't want the exact same thing. That'd be weird. Let's actually have floor tiles. That makes it easier. Yeah, I think I'm going back to the grey ones I saw. Yes, I am. I'm going back to those grey ones I saw, so... Where were they? Where were they? Was it this one? I think it was this one. But that looks like a grey version of the green thing. No, it probably wasn't that one then. Ah, it was that one. That's what I was looking at. I don't know. We'll try it. It's only going to be like $40, £40. Yeah, that's the same but grey. Yeah, it looks better, but not much. Screw it. We'll leave it for now. And I can't see, but I don't like the fact that these are going to be different, even though the door is blocking it, so there we go. Alright, let's get a normal toilet now. Back, back, back. We want bathroom fixtures, and we want toilets. Yes. Could just have a urinal, so I got nowhere to. So I have to do my normal toilet in nature. That sounds like a plan. I guess we'll take the circular one. Oh, red. No. I think that's actually going to work in here. God. Okay. Let's get it as far back as it will go. Which is there. Alright then. Assemble the bugger. What the fuck? Why was there a mouse in there? Did I just imagine the mouse, or did that actually happen? Or rat, or whatever it was. I'm going to assume that that really happened, and I didn't just have a stroke. I'll have to go back and have a look though. I've never seen that before. Alright, in terms of sink, we just want a standing sink, I think. Or maybe we'll go for this kind of thing, actually. Because we got the tile and floor for it. This one looks too big, so probably not this one. And the mountable sink is boring. So yeah, let's try this one with a marble slab. So the marble slab is always going to be... Oh no, the marble slab you can change the colour. So we could go like a grey. Or granite, yeah, probably granite. Shiny grey, no. Pure white, definitely no. We'll go with granite. Yes, that actually surprisingly seems fitting. Let's put it a bit further to the edge. Maybe all the way to the edge, or is that too much? No, that's too much. We'll put it just below the switch. Like so. And assemble that as well. On you go, on you go. Yeah. I wish you could use them. That's something that they probably need to add to the game. Just have some use options, basically. So there we go. The bathroom looks less ridiculous, kind of. Yeah, the couple of extra effects I think actually work. I probably should have chosen a different shower, but there was nothing wrong with the shower, so we'll leave it as it is. Alright, last thing we've got to make then is a kitchen, which I don't care so much about, to be honest, but we'll do something with it. God, why did I paint this yellow? That's going to make the color scheme really difficult. I think I'm just going to have white walls here and here, though. I guess yes. So let's get some white paint. And then we'll put some tiles behind the actual kitchen stuff. So we want... I also need to do the floors, because I forgot to do the floors last time. Walls. And we want paint, and that'll do. That's actually better than white, I think. I guess we'll see when we try it. But it already feels better, to be honest. Yeah, I prefer that to a pure white. So we'll stick with that. And hopefully there won't be too much contrast with the yellow that way. And we can have relatively normal tiles without worrying too much about a really big contrast, essentially. Maybe we'll make this one white? Yeah, we'll probably make this one white as well. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually fine. Which is good. We don't need this thing. So, in terms of tiles, what are we going to take? Kitchen style tiles. Grandma style? Maybe. Maybe stick with white. Maybe go more grey. No, not cladding. Oh god, no. You can add cladding? Jeez. No. No, no, no. I think I like these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like these. We're going to take these, and this should actually be enough in theory. Should be. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Kind of looks like it belongs in the bathroom, but it will do. Yes. Right then. Good afternoon, Detros. Here we go. I removed the chaotic bathroom, so hopefully it looks a little bit better now. That was the first thing that we did. Well, no, we fixed the garden first. You missed the part where I was struggling to sort out the garden, but and it didn't help too much. We're still having frame rate issues, but it did help a bit, a little bit. And we're going to finish off the kitchen, and then we're going to go and play some more Sea of Thieves. I'm going to see if I can actually stream it. So you're welcome to join me if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But it was so beautiful. Yeah. 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 I know. You misspelled disgusting, horrible thing of nightmares. But otherwise, yeah, it was good. Floor coverings, floor panels. I guess we'll go panels, because I forgot to do the floors last time, so let's do that first. And probably want something dark in this room, because this room is kind of dark in general. That looks kind of weird. We may try that. It looks funky. Oh no, we're going this. There we go. That's fitting for the theme. Right. Nah, work. There we go. Yes. Yes! This looks better. Looks much better, actually. Yes, I like this floor. Good. Okay, so now the office is done. The office wasn't done, actually, because I forgot that I had to fix the floor. And I haven't actually given my prayer to the sleep demon today, so... Hi, sleeper demon. How are you? I actually really like this painting. It's very creative, very good. Like it a lot. How are you, Deadshawls? Are you well? And I should shout you out actually, because now you're here. So Deadshawls and I were playing Sea of Thieves last night on his channel, and we had good fun. We didn't bully any German kids, but we did spare a French guy from death, and when we were trying to blow up our own ship, we ended up getting really good at PvP as a team. We were literally looking for death, but we kept killing people. It was pretty funny. So that was last night, and it'll probably be the majority of Wednesday nights, I think, because I think that he usually does Sea of Thieves on Wednesdays, and I'm usually relatively free on Thursday morning, so I'm good for a late night on Wednesday. I'm doing good, not enough sleep, but it's fine. Yeah, that's normal. That's my everyday, mate. Right, what do we want in the bedroom? We got a kind of yellow color, so I guess we are going to kind of stick with what's already on the floor, to be honest. Is this exactly the same? Let's just check. Because if it is, that makes it easy. Yeah, it is. So we'll stick with what we have, I guess. Yeah, probably. Just fill in the door like so. And then we'll put something else in the rest. Or maybe we do this part too. No, it's going to look weird however I do it, isn't it? I suppose we could go something like that. Ugh. Maybe. We'll see what we mix it with, basically. But I want something a little bit more light colored in here. Might well just go straight white, to be honest. I think so, because the only other thing is that's... Oh, it's uglier than I thought. Oh well, let's try it. Let's try it. Up until here. Oh, whatever. Let's just take these things. I don't care. I'm already at the fuck it point apparently. Yeah, kind of works, I think. Yeah, it kind of works. We're dealing with it. Screw it. It'll do. Okay. I need to resubscribe to Shay, really? Okay. When he's next online, I will. Yeah. So, now we need actually stuff in the kitchen, funnily enough. That's usually how this works, isn't it? Where the hell is kitchen stuff? The furniture? Yeah, kitchen stuff. I don't know. Functional cabinets, standing kitchen sets, electronic equipment. So fridge first, probably, yeah. And we haven't got a lot of room, so we need a small fridge. Refrigerator. Most of the time, haikus don't have to make sense. Refrigerator. One of the favorite haikus I've ever seen. Ugh. Why is so much of this stuff ugly? Ah! I actually like it. But no, it's not going to fit in this room. I don't want the chrome stuff. We're going to just have white on white. Will be boring. Is that in the corner? I think it's in the corner. Yeah. Is it the corner though? Can you go back one further? I guess no. Nope, that is the corner. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Then we need our cabinet there. So, other. Oh no, this is just electronic equipment, I see. So we want like a cabinet type thing. Functional cabinets. Do we need a sink in here? Probably not. Snowman wooden cupboard. No. No, no, no. Ooh. No. We're not going back to pink. Light color built-in dishwasher. Alright. I'm pretty lazy with dishes, so I am the designated dishwasher in our house, so I'm glad that we have a dishwasher. Because my wife doesn't like doing that job, so it always ends up falling to me. Which is fine. It's the agreement that we have, but much easier if we have a dishwasher. Why is that brown, beige, whatever the hell you want to call that color? And why is there a gap? Oh, fuck this game. It's very frustrating at times. There we go. The gap is gone, yeah? Yes, the gap is gone. Okay. I may have screwed up the size here by adding that little bit that I did. And we also want a cooker, or do we just want a microwave? Maybe we want a microwave because it's going to fit easier. But we can take like this kind of size actually, so maybe not. Do we have this size that doesn't look like it's from 2,000 years ago? 2,000 years ago, Aaron, really? 200 years ago. Apparently not. And it's only in black, because of course it is. God, this thing's disgusting. But we're taking it. Okay, yeah. I just want white, thank you. There we go. And white wood, grey beech, grey wood. No. Our dishwasher is my god and saviour. Yes, same. Oh god damn it, there's still a gap when I fill it up. Ah! Fine, it's a place for New Toulouse's toys. I'm fine with it. Why did that end up being beige? I don't understand. That's one of the weirdest looking dishwashers I've ever seen, but okay, we'll deal with it. And apparently that's an oven. Okay. Yep. It makes perfect sense. And I can't open the fridge. Then the gap where the spoon falls and you can't get it back. Yeah, exactly. Toys for Newt. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I need to put something here because that's going to annoy the hell out of me. I'm never going to look at it again and it's still going to annoy the hell out of me because that's how things work apparently. So what can I put there? What the hell is occasional? Ah, okay, I see. It's all winter-based stuff. Well, we're not doing Christmas. That looks like it's good for Newt. Yeah. Why on earth did I choose blue? That was just a moment of madness for certain. Oh, don't tell me that's to go from the ceiling. Oh, fuck you, game. Okay. No, we're not doing that then. Oh, a nutcracker. That's fitting for Russia. I've only actually ever seen one. What the fuck is that? Okay, I've only actually seen one ballet live, and I've seen 3 different versions of it. And that ballet is the Nutcracker. And actually, I think the best version of it was the version with the amateur group from the city where I first started in Russia. Because that was pretty impressive, especially there were basically some who were relatively intermediate ballet dancers, and then there were two who were really, really good, and they were doing the main part, and it was really impressive to watch, actually. And then there was a whole section where they did special dancing, and the Russian style dancing was really good. If you play Blood Bowl, you see the Kislev team doing it, but actually watching somebody really do it is quite impressive, because it consistently looks like they're going to fall over, and when they're all doing it together as three, I'm not going to fit any furniture, am I? When they're all doing it together as three, and the guy is holding the two girls up, it really looks like it's a disaster waiting to happen, but it's really, really fascinating to watch. I could just put something like a machine gun. No. Just something to block the bloody place. Speaking about dropping the spoon, let's stick it down there. If I can. No, go in there. Go in the gap. Nope, I can't get in the gap. Never mind. I tried. I'm young, I've never seen stuff like that. Well, I mean, the amateur one we were watching, everybody was like a teenager and a young adult. I think the oldest person in the group was like 25. But I've seen a professional version of it as well. The professional version was very good too, but I preferred the amateur for some reason. I don't know. Let's just fit something kitcheny in here, basically. There you go. We'll just put some water down there, because actually this is what our real kitchen looks like. We tend to just have water lying around on the kitchen floor. Why can't I put it here? Because I'm in the way? Ah, because I'm in the way. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Now I don't have to think about it. You can place machine guns in this game. Yeah. So, where are we putting the machine gun? You didn't know? It's back. Back. There we go. This can protect us against the sleeper demon. No, I'm gonna put it in the garden, just so you know, we have a real get off my lawn situation. So you know, whenever someone comes to say hello, I can get rid of them. Put it on the toilet. Yeah, we'll use it as a toilet roll. All right. That's a good point. I didn't put toilet roll actually. I'm just going to use a standing toilet roll because there are toilet roll holders in the game, but they don't work, which is really annoying. Is it not in survival gear? Yeah, it is. There it is. So let's do the male version and just stick it on the windowsill. And what did I want? Oh yeah, I wanted a gun. Yeah, okay, on the toilet for some reason. So we'll strap a revolver to the wall behind it, just for, you know, safety purposes. It doesn't go on the wall. Of course it doesn't go on the wall. Why would it? Ah, game. What are you doing to me? We can just put it on the floor by the toilet. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Gun by the toilet. Happy? And now I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, so I didn't put a mirror anywhere. But again, that would be disappointing for the wife, so let's get a mirror up. Let's go for a circular mirror. That's fine. That's small, but okay. And there we go. think we're done with the inside, or do I want something else in the kitchen? I kind of want to replace these because they're ugly. I didn't put a light in the bathroom either. Yeah, okay, let's do lights as well. I do this all the time in this game. I just keep going, am I done? Am I done? Am I done? And I never am. It's kind of funny because, you know, I make maps, and I'm actually quite conscientious when I'm making maps in things like RPG Maker, or, you know, making scenes for the 3D game, but I don't know what it is about this game. You just kind of get to the point and it's like, oh, that'll do. Screw it. Let's move on. What am I looking for? I don't know. I'm looking for a wall lamp. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm looking for a ceiling lamp. That's what I'm looking for. I had a funny moment actually with a student last lesson when he told me that he had a chandelier in his house, and you know, obviously I said quite shocked, you have a chandelier? Because his house isn't that big. And he said, yeah, of course. And basically we went back and forth for a bit until he finally realized that he was talking about a ceiling lamp in general, but he thought the word was chandelier for some reason. So it was that was a funny moment. And even though this game says these are also chandeliers, that whenever you say chandelier, people don't imagine this. People imagine a huge thing in a ballroom, generally speaking. Like this, or like this, but very big. I wish they'd reworded this a little bit. A hanging short ball lamp, a hanging medium ball lamp, and a hanging long ball lamp. Wording. It's perfect. I don't know what the colors changed, to be honest, but we're going to go for that. And we kind of need to stick it over the shower as well. Let's kind of go as central as possible. Where the hell is the center? There? Yeah, let's go with there. Yeah, I know. I know that you can get like a small chandelier, but it's not what people imagine when you say the word chandelier. Especially when you say, of course I've got a chandelier. There's a reason why the song is called Chandelier, and the person in the song is swinging from the chandelier. You can't swing from the kind of chandelier that we're talking about. Had to redo the electrics for it. Oh, Jesus. We have something kind of like a chandelier as well, to be fair, but mostly we have lights like... Do we actually have these kind of lights in this game? Because if we do, then I'll use them. Because they're good for the kitchen. No. We've got basically something like this, but they're actually built into the wall. That's what I have in this room. I also have literally this. There's 5 of them on the other side of the room as well. Looks like the one at the top row, 3rd. Okay. Like this? Yeah, okay. This is pretty big though, I think. But yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a chandelier, fine. It's kind of like a Gothic style. That's quite common. That's quite common in Scandinavian Slavic design, so that's fair. I'm gonna go for this. Screw it. Okay, everything is kind of the same. Just has a different shine effect. Interesting. I don't know, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Alright. Bathroom done, so we can close that. Kitchen done, I guess, so we can close that. Bedroom done? Question mark? Probably. Machine gun in the garden. Done. And office, I think also done. I think we're done with this house. Oh no, I need to do the outside paneling. Bugger. Okay, let's do some outside paneling. And then we're done. So, how do you want the outside to look? That's the question. Panels, panels, panels. Panels, panels, panels. Walls. Panels. Right. What do I want? That is the question. I don't know is the answer, but let's see if we can find something useful. Kind of like that stone wall cladding. Go for British style, dark brick. No. I think I like this. Let's have a go. Let's just buy a couple of these. Let's just stick one basically on each side of the house, because usually that's what you need at the very least. And I probably also need a step ladder, so probably buy that as well. Machine gun! Stone or red brick is nice. Yeah. Yeah, red brick reminds me too much of home though, so forget that. I'm okay with the stone, I think. Yeah, the stone looks pretty good to be fair, so we'll stick with this for now. Right, where the hell would the ladder be? I don't know, so let's just look for it. Ladder. Ladder. Oops, caps lock. Aluminium ladder. Yes. We're probably going to need that to do the upper parts of the ceiling, etc. So let's put that in the way. There we go. And let's try this. I still have one of these. Okay. Radio then. The fuck is that? Oh, okay. Oh god, that's fast. Why is that so fast? That's ridiculously fast. Wada, wada, wada. I am a ninja paneler. Need like a whoop, 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 whoop sound when we're doing that, I think. It's so fast that I can't even keep up with it. I can't reach. Oh, we need more. Okay, we need more. Get rid of that. Sell. Buy more panels. No, where'd they go? Where'd they go? There they are. This isn't cladding, but whatever. Cladding is something specifically used for protecting against extreme weather, like wind and rain, and cladding is not this. At least my understanding of cladding, it's not this. It's a weird word to use for it. Aiden is still watching. His eyes are still following me as well. Mostly. It even works for the window. That's interesting, actually. Jesus, how many of these do I need? A lot, apparently. I'm already on 30. Oops. Okay, let's just buy, I don't know, 3. There we go. And we need to move this as well, so we can actually use it and do the roof one. The clade in the roof. Here. Ah! There we go. Let's try and get that. Give me panels. Up, up, up. Normal. Alright. Great. Da, 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 da. Fuck a tree, fuck a tree. No, wait, what? Stupid Kirby. Still got that stuck in my head ever since he said it. I refuse to watch that video again, though. I really do. Because that video was just disturbing. I'm sorry, what? Nothing happened. Everything is normal. Nothing about the Grinch. No, no, no. I'd be surprised if you don't know that video, to be honest. You seem to know a lot of Mimi stuff, so I guess you're familiar with that video, and you're just trying to get me to do something bad here. If you legitimately don't know that video, then good. You don't think you know it? Okay. If you look up Grinch fuck a tree, you'll find it. But don't say I didn't warn you that you'd be happy you never saw it. On YouTube. It goes from being funny, and then you kind of go, oh no, when you're watching it. That's kind of how the video goes. And it's a very quick switch between that, oh, that's pretty funny, to the, oh no, okay, get off this. I'm making it sound worse than it is as well, though. I mean, it is bad, but it's not like it's going to scar you for life or something. It's just, you're going to really question the person who made it, basically. Or just don't watch it, that also works. Alright, do we need one at the top here? No, we don't. So we're going to take this around the back. It's when it's from when Kirby was playing the forest, and he said "fuck the trees." Ever since he said that, it's always been stuck in my head. Or maybe you said it actually. That's pretty weird. Yeah, you don't say. It might have been you who said it when I think about it, not Kirby. But it was during Kirby's stream with Silky in the forest that got stuck in my head. Wasn't me. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it was you, actually. Because Kirby was destroying the actual forest, and I think you said "fuck the trees." In different context, obviously, than the way that the Grinch says it. Good old paneling. Oops. Work. Ah, God, an FPS. Please pick up. Oh my God. Okay, we're fine. This looks pretty funky from the back, this gun, not gonna lie. But well, we're fine. Maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was somebody else in chat actually. But whatever, it was somebody in chat, I think, who said it, and I brought it up in chat when we were talking about it. Whatever, never mind, doesn't matter. Really not important. It looks like two big eyes. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know, it's fine. It's a weird color, but it's fine. I don't think I've ever seen a gun that's that color naturally. I suppose if used in the desert it would be, maybe. Maybe. Da 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 da. Paneling, paneling, paneling. Cladding, apparently. Ah, come on. Rrr. Yes, it works. Yes, it works that well. We need to buy more. How big is this wall? No, it's not so bad to be fair. This thing. Yeah, it's two big eyes. It looks like the creeper from your game yesterday. A little bit less obvious though. I think the creeper was worse, to be fair. I think it's called a creeper anyway. It's called a creeper, yeah? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna stick with creeper anyway. If it's called something else, it's now called a creeper. Get up the ladder, you idiot. Ah! Okay. Yeah, creeper. Okay. Ah! Move! Has this ladder just glitched out? No, there we go. Okay. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Oh my god. Why? Why can't I go up? Let me up the ladder. Let me up the ladder. Let me up the ladder. No? Okay, I can't go up the ladder apparently. Oh, I can reach though, so we're fine. Okay, let's sell this stupid ladder then. Good. That wasn't a waste of money. No, no, no. Absolutely not. So, when we're finished with the office, we're going to switch to Sea of Thieves. I'm going to take a break when it's doing that though, because it takes forever to load in. So, we will be doing that in like the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And when I come back to House Flipper again, because I will, I think House Flipper is pretty fun. We'll do some normal jobs and actually try to sell a house. We'll actually play House Flipper as opposed to simply making offices. Well, an office. Because this can stay as my office now, and we'll work from this point.